Hey YouTube, it's Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. I've got a unboxing video today. It is a first for me. I've never done this kind of item before, so this is going to be a fountain pen. I bought it from College Street off of Etsy. It is my first vintage fountain pen, and I don't have any vintage fountain pens. Let me just get that out of the way. Let me see if I've got anything else in here. So we're going to proceed forward, and I'm going to throw this in the trash right next to me. I think I've got a nice little note in here thanking me for my purchase. They hope that I enjoy my new pen very much. Like I said, I saw this on Etsy. I've been trying to find places. Oh wow, they gave me a nice little case too. I've been trying to find pens that I don't already have in my collection, something that's unique. And so in this case, it's almost like a wedding, something borrowed, something new, something blue kind of thing. But this is something old, sorry. So I didn't borrow this one, I actually bought it. And this is an Aurora fountain pen, a vintage Aurora fountain pen. I cannot get my hands on the modern day version quite yet because it's quite pricey, but I saw this one. And I just thought this would be really kind of cool one to get as my intro to Aurora, which is an Italian company. This has a hooded, or I think this is considered a hooded nib. If you're out there and you know in the world, let me know. But that is the pen. And let me see if I can get this nib in line here. End of the day, it's been a very busy day, but I thought I would just dip it in this Wilderness series pen from D'Artamentis and see how it writes and share my initial thoughts. I'm not going to ink it up all the way because I have already a lot of pens inked and I just don't want to add to the collection. But this ink color I've been really wanting to explore lately. Let me just get a clean sheet over here. And we'll get to writing. It's kind of a nice, classic, elegant looking pen too, so I really like that about it. Let's see how this works. So as you can see, it does post. It is a fairly decent sized pen. I don't have any ones to compare it to, but I would say it runs a little bit bigger than a pocket, but not as big as what I would consider a standard. It looks like it does ink cartridge converter, and they were not nice enough to give me an ink cartridge converter, so I'm going to have to figure out, I'm going to have to get a piston filler for it, so I've got to figure that out. But let me just dip this in here and make sure I don't have any excess of ink on the side here. And I don't even know what version of an Aurora pen this is, but let's just see. Oh, this is a very smooth writer. I'm going to put below or up above here the model of this pen because they didn't give me my receipt or my invoice in the package, which I think is very interesting. But I think this is definitely a fine pen. It writes very smoothly. I'm gonna go ahead and do another little dip here. This is Diamine. No, this is Van Diemen's. Let's get ready to do the wrong one. Van Diemen's. And this is the Wilderness series. And this is called Black Tongue Spider Orchid. And it's me, not the pen that is drying out here. I just didn't dip it a lot, but that's what the sample looks like. I really like the pen. It's absolutely a beautiful writer. I'm going to, it writes kind of dry, and I think it's only writing dry because my ink nib is pretty much not, I don't have it inked up. I don't have a cartridge converter in here or anything like that. I'm going to have to figure out which cartridge converter it takes. I'll probably just go over to a regular website and like Goulet or Van Ness, somebody, and get a cartridge converter to stick in it, because I didn't realize it didn't have one. I could always put in probably international short is always a de facto that can kind of fit, but I think this one can probably take an international long, because the tube for the body is pretty good size. So that's my initial thoughts. If you have any questions, leave your comments below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you stayed and watched it to the very end, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I am growing. My channel is growing. I've got over 600 subscribers now. I'm hoping to get over 1,000, hopefully by the end of the year, but if not, as soon as possible. Once again, I will put the link to the college shop in the description below. Very nice company, shipped really relatively very quickly. It took a while to get through customs from Canada. So I would say give them a shot. They actually tend to have quite a few different brands of vintage pens that are available. So if you're in the market for those, they have really good prices on it. All right, I think I paid like right around $100 for this pen. So it wasn't like, for me, a budget buster. I thought it was fairly reasonable price for such a classic, and it writes absolutely beautifully. All right, guys, until next time, take care, stay safe. Bye.